There could be a weed in your backyard that helps your digestive system. Hi everyone, I hope you join me today. I'm going to be going over the benefits of dandelion root from harvest to roast to cup. And then I'm going to take you on a beautiful after the rain walk into the forest. So come along. Let's go and harvest some Taraxacum officinale, or dandelion root to be specific. So this superstar herb not only is one of the first flowers to pop up and feed the bees, it also feeds us. You can harvest the leaf in the spring before it flowers. You can harvest the root at any time. It's okay. In the spring, there's a more bitter component to the root, and in the fall, there is a sweeter component. Oh, the soil is so dry. For this purpose, I'm harvesting the roots for a coffee alternative. It's such a resilient plant. Have you ever pulled a dandelion root up to think you got the whole plant and up comes another one? Well, it's a medicinal and nutritional powerhouse.
See, Papa? Are you helping Mama?
And because of its nutritional content, high in vitamins and minerals, and specifically high in potassium, it helps you to balance your stress response. So it has some adaptogenic properties. And that makes sense, it being such a resilient herb. When we consume it, it helps with our resilience. Getting out and wild harvesting is healing in and of itself. Touching the plants, feeling the roots, brings about a certain magic. I'm just trimming off all of the small root hairs on the root and making sure there's absolutely no dirt. And I will put it in a warmish oven, so around 250, 275, and then chop these roots up to about 1/4 of an inch or so. So I wanted to show you the oven method of drying the root. If you have a dehydrator, you could do it that way. But in the oven, it'll take around 2 hours to dry them. And then at the same temperature, I'm going to put them in the oven to roast. Raining. It's raining. So this is after about an hour of drying in the oven. I'm going to go back in, dry for another hour. And then this is after 2 hours. And they're still not quite dry enough, so I'm going back in. About 30 minutes later, this is what I got. And they feel dry. Show you, this is the result of roasting it 2.5 hours at 275, 250, 275, depending on your oven. The roots are brown, so they went from a light tan to a brown. You could roast it even longer and it could be a darker, like carob color. But I'm going to stop there. And then I put some of the roots in my grinder and ground them up. I got some powder, and then I got some chunks, which I crushed with my mortar and pestle. Dandelion root is a cholagogue. That means that it stimulates the liver to detox. It also stimulates digestion by stimulating the gallbladder to release bile. And it also contains inulin, INULIN, which is a soluble fiber. And that acts as a prebiotic for your digestive system. So I love coffee, but my body doesn't. So I'm going to just take my regular ground coffee and mix it with some dandelion root that I ground up nice and fine. And it really mellows the coffee down. And it is quite a lovely cup of coffee in the morning. So that's what it looks like, nice and blended up. But if I want to just have a cup of dandelion root tea, then I'm going to make a decoction, and that is the coarsely ground root in water, cooked on low for 10 or 15 minutes. And then I did 1 tablespoon per cup, but you can adjust it according to your taste. And then that dandelion root that simmered is still good, so I'll reuse it a couple more times for a nice cup of tea. very nice. It has a very mellow flavor. It's not bitter because I harvested the roots in the fall. They have less bitterness. But there's a little hint of astringent taste. It's really nice. The forest was really rejoicing today after the rain. We hadn't gotten a good rain for a month. Are you happy, girl? The magic is the wisdom of the plants, that wisdom that is shared so freely with us. We have to be open to it, to feel it, and enter a space where time stands still. And the wonder of the moment is enough to then nurture the yearning for another moment where the magic lives. Growing my own food and wild harvesting has changed my perspective of time, because when I work within Mother Nature's seasons, it's more of a rhythm in contrast to a linear timeline with point A to point B. And the magic is within that rhythm. So we drink the magic and can feel it within, calming, cleansing, nourishing, restoring, and reminding us who we are, a part of the light. So, go out there and taste some magic. Thanks a lot for joining me today, and I hope to see you back the next time. Take care.